Hello, everyone. Welcome to Alma, Missouri. So, this is our starting farm right here in front of us. We have some fields over there that we'll talk about in a little bit. But this right here is our farm. We started with this starter farm here. I started with the starter farm. We own field 1, which has corn on it. We own field 8, which has um, wheat on it. And we own field 39, which has grass. This right here is our farm. I have done a bunch of editing to it to make it the farm that I want to start with and everything. Really nice. I like the way it came out. Um, but this is what we're going to be starting our new series for Farming Simulator on. There's a couple of notes and stuff I got to talk about, and the last thing we're going to be doing for this episode is going to be talking about the mods and stuff we're running, in case anybody wants to know. Some of them we run into as I do a exploration of um, the map here, things like that. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it turned out and everything after I modified it to how I wanted it. Do this real quick, and we'll turn the HUD on here. All right. So it is the first day. It's the first day still. It's August. It's only 9:28. If you don't know, the game starts you out at 8 a.m. on August year 1. And I have spent the last in-game hour and a half setting up the farm. And in real life, it took me like about 4 or 5 hours last night to get it set up. So let's go down here. This is our drive. This is our drive. We take a right here and we just follow the road to a main road, and that goes into town for us. So we're over here on the um, southwest side of the map, or southeast side, I should say. Southwest is over here. West side of the map is the town. This is the town over here. Who's never seen Alma, Missouri? This line right here is our train line that goes up until it gets to here and disappears. We have a train right there. This is a pretty decent sized map. There's a pretty decent sized big field here. It's based on Alma, Missouri. I don't know if I do not know if that's a real town or not, or if it's fictional and they just decided to call it someplace in Missouri. I'm not sure. I don't know that much about outside of areas. This is, of course, not the base house. The base house, while nice, is not a house you can actually enter and interact with. I kind of wanted one to enter and interact with, so I have this. I also have edited the grounds around the house as well to have this tile look here outside for a path. I got some concrete down for where the garage is and things like that. I added this path around over here to, go by the clothesline, this stuff over here. Added all this grass and things and stuff like that. It's a real nice house. It's just called if I'm not mistaken, the mod is just called the American Farmhouse. Let me see here. Yep, this one here. It's just this one here. It's called the Farmhouse, basically the Farmhouse mod. Um, and this is it here. It's a very nice looking house and everything like that. It's fully enterable and interactable. We can turn on the lights over here, on and off. We have a little shelf, a TV, and things. So invisible wall blocking us over there. There's a little kitchen for us. This goes into the bedroom. We got a sleep trigger over there if we wish to sleep. In here, we also have a wardrobe trigger. I look like this time around. Before I had like a bucket hat and everything, and I wasn't wearing a case still. We're going to be using mainly case that we can, or or we're going to try and make it look like a case tractor, basically. This right here is a bathroom. Really nice looking and everything. You can't actually go into anything. You can't actually, unfortunately, you can't like interact. You can't like raise a toilet seat and stuff. I know some houses have it where you can do that, but we just haven't gotten those mods yet. This goes out to the backyard here. And this goes over to the garage. It's got my truck in it. This is a mod that just recently come out. This is the International Series 200 by 82 Studios. It just recently came out like yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. It's either Monday or Tuesday or something like that. Real quick, I'm throw down a save here. I've already backed up the save before after I put everything where I wanted it. But 82 Studios makes real nice vehicles. They also make some really fast, unrealistic vehicles as well. I don't know why, but I think shaders are loading for me. It's why everything's a little bit hitchy on things. So if you see stuttering, I don't know why, but shaders are loading again for me. There's not been an update to the game or anything. It's just shaders for some reason are here. In this truck, you can also do things like, well, actually, which button is it then? Ah, no, that's not it. Ah, this button. So you can open the car door if you want to get out, and it'll stay open. It'll stay open till you go up to it, get next to it, and you push the key to close it. There we go. You can also, you can't open this from out here. You can mess with the tension belts, but you can't open it, I don't think. Oh, I can. Nope, that's the vehicle options. Hmm. I guess you can't do that. See. If I push this and hit in. No, it's not that one. No, that's just that. Hmm. Yeah, that one's that. Ah, there it is. Z button opens up the tailgate. I keep on forgetting which button it is that does it. But yeah, if we wanted to do a little bit of role play, we can open and close the doors. We can also open it from outside, since we can close it from outside if we just hit V. It does that, and it actually starts the truck for you as well. If we want. It's kind of cool. This is this is the normal shed that comes with the farm. I lift it because it's a real nice shed. It's got a lot of our equipment in it, not everything could fit. Like I said, we're going with a case system. This is the case IH9380 Synchro Shift modified. Uh, this is a mod. Actually, wrong button. We go to large tractors, go down. It is this one right here, the Steger Quad Track Case IH. Steger series 73,900. I actually spent around 83,000 because I put the biggest motor on here we could. So we have a 600 horsepower tractor case we need it. It doesn't go very fast. It goes, I think, a maximum of 17 miles per hour, and it can only hook things up on the back of it. And it's got a weight on the front I added. It's got the standard stuff on the back, but there is no extra thing on the front to carry everything. You can't do front loader stuff with it. It's just to pull things with and stuff like that. This is the Cramp Kipper Half Pipe HP20. The reason why I got this is because we're going to be doing stones on the map. We're going to be doing a lot of extra things on the map because we have precision farming. So one of the things we're going to be doing is stones. And when I show you later where our stone collector is, we needed one of these to be able to get the stones into it because our other things are too big and too high. So we needed a smaller one to be able to take our stones and go and get rid of them. This right here is the Lizard Titan Super Collector Unrealistic. If it's not a case machine, it's going to be from the Lizard Colossus Pack mod. We go down to here, scroll down, and look for the L's. The Lizard Colossus Pack. If it's not a case machine itself, it's going to be one of these. So we're going to be going big. I have tentatively called this save file mega because I'm expecting to do big things on this map. We're going to be doing big fields. We're going to be doing stuff like cotton, sugar beets, vegetable things, stuff we didn't do in our last series. We're not going to be just sticking and doing grass only. We're going to have to do some grass and stuff because we have sheep, we have chickens, and we have cows. We need to take care of those. We don't have sheep, we got goats. I got rid of the sheep because we're going to be doing cotton instead. But we're still going to be starting kind of low. I just have all this equipment to get started with. This over here is the Lizard Titan trailer. This holds up to, I don't know, 5 million or something like that. Items. It's just a trailer, but it holds a lot of stuff on it. This right here is a Colossus FLM 726 Unrealistic. This does liming. It can also do fertilizer, and it can also do manure as well, but I'm not going to be using that for that. This is only for liming. I have other things to do for herbicide and fertilizer. Yes. This right here is a mower. It's a Lizard Colossus Quick Mow, Unrealistic. A lot of these equipments and stuff that we get from Lizard Colossus Pack is set up to do 50 meters with the work. So, like I said, unrealistic. We're going to be doing big things. We're going to be going quick and getting all that stuff. I probably won't really do any time lapses or anything because we're going to be done so quick it wouldn't be worth it. This right here is a subsoiler for doing things, any kind of plowing we need. We do have periodic plowing on, so we're going to need this. This is also set up to do 50-meter work with. This is our planter, a Case IH 4905 multi-fruit planter, unrealistic. This is not in the Lizard Colossus pack. This is a separate mod. I'm pushing the wrong button again. It is off here under seating. It's a Kinsey. This will be the name of the mod. It's the Kinsey 4905 multi-fruit planter unrealistic. The reason why it says Case is because you can have the brand be Case on it. Go down to where your planters are. It will be in here. It will be this one or this one. And there's a realistic one and there's the unrealistic one. I use the unrealistic one. This will allow us to both seed and plant. So it does everything. It does everything for the whole game. All of it is done. You don't just do like regular planting things. You don't just do regular seed things. This does carrots, sugarcane, which you can't usually do in those. You have to use specialty things. This one does it all. And like I said, you can switch the brands up on it. So it's a Case one. So that's what I did. And I entered my color. If you wish to know, my colors are for everything is I took the where is the Case red at? Here it is. The Case IH Red. So this is what it'd be normally be like. It's actually pretty decent, everything. I kind of altered it just a little bit into this. It's not much different. It's a little bit darker, but not by much. But it's basically the case color a little bit darker is all it is. And then I have this set up as this as well. The design color I have set to yellow. This, it's not a yellow color. It's supposed to be gold, but that's what it is. It's this color right here. These numbers 255, 215, 0 metallic. It's supposed to be, it's a gold in color, basically. Step color, I have this black color. This black color is right here. It's 31, 31, 31. It's a matte. It's really nice for, especially for um, um, anything like roll wheels or anything like that. It's really nice. This design color here, I think I have set to yellow on mine as well. The inner rim colors, I always go with inner rim of a black. So that's really nice as you can look at the wheels. And then the outer rim color, I do my red. And it goes really, really well together. And then the tank cover I have set as the gold here. So I'm pretty sure this is how I have my colors set up on this thing. Stuff like this. And then I also have the rear hitch on it for if I want to pull something behind it and stuff like that. It's full of seeds right now as well. So we can have it all set up and ready to go whenever we need to plant. It's really, really nice planter, seeder. Over here is our sprayer. This is mainly for doing herbicide when we need it. We do have weeds on. We're going to have to take care of the weeds. Like I said, we're doing precision farming. Right here is a silage additive tank that holds 600 liters of silage additive in it. This is a mod that you can get that just does this. It adds an ICB tank for silage additive that holds 600 liters. I do have this forage wagon that can get silage additive in it so that we can use that. And that is everything in this garage here. Go down here to the cow barn. So this is our cow barn right here. I've already filled them up with Total Mix ration that I purchased from an 82 Studios discount multi-fruit buying station. 60% discount is what it is. But I filled this up for our cows. We take a look at our animals here. Our cows right here. I have sold all the brown Swiss that you start with. You start with some brown Swiss and some Holstein. I sold all the brown Swiss. So the we have the cows here. So we just have Holsteins. I'm going to be giving them some straw as soon as I get as soon as we do the wheat field. All the straw is going to be going over here to this thing. Also, as a part of the cow barn, if we go over here, this is base game thing. Except for the piece of equipment that's over here. This is our slurry tank over here. And this is what we're going to be doing for fertilization. Is we're going to have to start out fertilizing with slurry to raise our environmental score. And then later on, we do another deal of liquid fertilizer later on if we need it. We might not need it. The slurry might be enough. But yeah, this is our slurry pit that comes with our cow barn. And I just left my slurry tanker over here. because that's what it's going to need. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to the keybinds on that thing if I want to use it. It's just a circle over here to come to get to the slurry pit. Take a right here. This is the manure deal for the cow barn right here. So when we get our straw in, our manure will appear there. Over here is our goat area. There you do, if you do the default map, you do start with some sheep in here as well, 2 different types of sheep and some goats. I decided that we're going to be doing cotton, so I got rid of the sheep. We just have these goats, 10 of each, how old they are. And right here, we can hold 179 goats in this one. Our cow barn actually holds a pretty good bit. Can't see it in here, but I think it holds like 400 head of cattle. Let me go over here and take a quick look. Go all the way back to the other side of it. So this holds 173. Sorry, I thought it held a lot more, but it holds 173. I don't have a transport trailer for moving animals. I eventually want to do that. I am not. There is a brand new mod that came out not long ago called Realistic Animals or Realistic Livestock. I am not using that mod because it just came out, and that would seem something that would be a very buggy mess. So I'm not going to worry about it. It's like I said, it was brand new. It came out like a couple of days ago. I didn't want to run into problems with doing the animals in case something like really broke. It adds things like genetics and stuff like that to the animals. They can die. They age much further than 5 years old and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a very much a it's very much a realistic thing. I just don't think it's at the point where I could use it for a brand new series right yet. This is a barn I added myself. It is actually under sheds. We scroll down here. It's this one right here, if I'm not mistaken. It is, yeah, this one right here. It is the Big Metal Shed from Big Metal Shed mod. Garage to store your vehicles and tools. It's very much a big metal shed. This is where we have our harvester equipment. All the way on this side is the lights. So this is our harvester. It's a Case IH Colossus 9000. So again, the Colossus mod. We go here. There we go. It is this one right here. I just have the brand design set to Case IH and then did the coloring from there. I'm using the unrealistic version, of course, that holds a lot. This one also has, this is the regular harvest header here. Second. So this is the regular harvest header here for it. It's the, not the regular one, but the unrealistic one, but it does come, it's a Lizard Titan header unrealistic, does 50 meters of work, things like that, runs at like, I don't know, 30 miles an hour or something like that. This is the corn header, basically the same thing, 50 meters worth width, runs really fast with the machine, things like that. It's a very nice machine. I've liked when I used it. I've tested out all these things. So it's very nice. Over here, this is a shed, modular shed type deal that I put down next to this. It is from the modular shed mod. I just used, where is it? This one right here for it, $7,000 for each one. I put like 2 of them next to each other on this. This is our stone picker. This is an Elho Scorpio 710, which is as a mod. There is one of these in the shop already, but it's a lot smaller. Let me see here. Where is it? There it is. So this one right here by Black Sheep Modding. Basically, it's just a bigger version of the base game one for it. That's what this is. So this is our stone picker for picking up stones when we need to. This over here is a bale storage system. We don't have a baler, but in case we ever need to get bales or for some reason or another, this right here is where we go to put our bales. Our silo system does not use the bale, does not store bales. It can't take them apart and store them as a separate piece. Doesn't convert it or anything. So, but that's right there. That'll hold 500 bales of different items. This right here is a base game thing, a base map thing. This is a silo bunker we can use for silage if we wish to. I decided to leave it. We might get rid of it. This right here is one of the required mod, is the only required mod for the map. It is the workshop. See if I can find it here. Here it is. It is the workshop mod. You have to use this. You have to have this mod to use the map. So one of the required mods. It's by the same author, Celobuki and everything. But it's basically another place to store equipment, and also it's a workshop to work on your vehicles if you want to. It does everything. Some workshop things can only like sell your vehicles or work on the vehicles, customize them. They don't allow you to repaint your vehicles. This one does everything. It allows you to repaint, modify, sell vehicles, and things like that. This is the tractor that comes with one of the tractors that comes with the map. I've gotten rid of all the John Deere tractors and equipment and things like that. The only thing on the map is left of the original equipment on the map is this case right here, in case we want to, we can use this as our main go around tractor, while the other one is mainly to do hard pulling things that we need. But yeah, this is the tractor we're mainly going to be using at first for things. It is a Case IH 260. It automatically comes. It's a base game tractor. It's in medium tractors. Should be this one right here, I think. No, that's not it. It's a Case IH Puma 260. Huh. It's not in here. I thought it'd be here under medium tractors. Oh, there it is. 260 right there. Okay. So yeah, this is it. 302 horsepower. I've modified it to have, I'm going with Midas tires this time around. It has wheel weights set on it. It does have a panorama window. Comes with that automatically. Front loader, I don't have front loader on it. I did turn on the Isera Pro Compact. This is for precision farming things. And I set the rim color to my matte black. And basically this is the same, this is the tractor right here that we have. Like I said, comes with the base game. The only thing I've done to it is change the wheel rim color and make sure it had the highest engine horsepower engine, which it already did. You also start with some weights. I decided to go ahead and just keep these John Deere weights in case, something happens and we need a weight or something. This is the weight that really goes with this tractor, but we can use these other weights if we need to that are bigger. Okay, right here is our truck or diesel truck and our semi trailer. It's basically the same thing we had before, except for it's a different diesel truck. This is the Lizard Waters Warrior Plus mod. If we go into here, into the shop, down to mods, go down to L's. It is this one right here, Lizard Warrior Plus. And this is the base version of it, and you just change it to what you want here. It's a really nice truck here. I was thinking about going with the W900B, but I decided to just do this instead. It is by VSR Modding Sir. And this is just a base stock game trailer that comes with the game, the Crone semi trailer. Left it here. I put this. This is more of a more modular shed things that I put together. It's the same one as over there that I showed you for 7,000. It's just like more of them in a line, like 4 or 5 of them in a line. Now over here is something that I wanted to start with to help us make money because we are going to be hurting for money early on. I did a little something that I'll show you in a minute. So this is the large garden. Go down to here, go to greenhouses. It's this right here. The open air garden mod. I can't say for sure, but I think this is by Omatana. Now, this is how it usually comes. It comes with fences and stuff around it, but you can customize it with if and turn it to no fence with the garden beds, which is what I have with fence, but no garden beds, but you can still plant things, of course, and then no fence and no garden beds if you wish. 50,000 each. But this is, yeah. So this is an open air garden large that is doing lettuce. All three, I've got 3 of them. They're all doing lettuce to help us with money. And I'll show you why we need money in just a minute, but let's get the last of the tour done. Okay, so here is our purchasing system and our storage, silo storage. This right here is our silo storage. It's universal underground bulk storage. If we go up here, go to container or silos, scroll down. Is it in silos or is it in? No, here it is. It is 150,000. And I choose this one. This holds 10 million of everything. Well, it doesn't hold 10 million everything. It just holds 10 million things. So we could pour either 10 million wheat in here, or we could pour 5 million wheat and 5 million barley in here. It holds a capacity of 10 million. You can put down one thing that holds only one single item of 10 million of it if you wish to. There is a mod for that. There is also a liquid storage. I decided not to get that yet until I feel like I need it. But yes, this is our bulk storage here. To use it, you do, as it says, have to open it first to get that up, and then you can dump in here. But yep, there's our storage. This right here is the exact same thing we had last series. It is the multi-fruit station by 82 Studios discount version. It gives us a 60% discount on things. See if I can find it here. Yeah. This one right here. Or is it this one? No, I bought this one. So the difference between these two, this gives you your end products like buckets and things like that. Stuff that you produce in factories. That's what this gives you. I just got this one. I just got this one. It's the multi-fruit buying station discounted, which just gives you like olives and things like that. It's the 60% off one, is what that is. So basically the same thing. Over here is where I have our tank for carrying liquids around mainly. This can hold anything. It's the Lizard TARDIS by Omatana tanker. We can now change the color of it. That's why it's the Case IH red that I have and have that set up. This is our water well for getting water for our garden. And that's what I'm using to transport liquids around. Later on, we'll be using it to transport milk and things, to get our milk to the dairy and things like that. And then over here is our chicken farm. Very nice chicken farm. It's pretty decent size as well. You start with you start with some chickens here. We started with 40 baby chickens, 49 of them at 6 months old, and one rooster, even though you don't need the rooster. And it holds 475 chickens. They haven't been fed yet because we haven't harvested our wheat yet. All right. And that is it for the farm. Doesn't let us. It's fine. All right. Let me go ahead and do this. So, yep, that is it. Right here is our corn farm right here. Got a pretty decent sized corn farm. It's not going to be harvestable until October, if I remember correctly. And over here is our wheat farm. It is ready to be it's ready to be harvested and things like that. And we can put that over for our chickens. And this right here is a small grass patch for us to get up for our goats and things like that. So we're pretty much set up to go next episode. I want to thank everybody for watching. In just a minute, I will be exiting the game and showing all the mods that I have on. I don't know if we're going to interact with all of them, but I will show you the ones I do have in case we do interact with them. So give me just a minute and I will show you that. Like I said, I'm calling it Mega 2. Reason why it's not named Mega is because this was my first attempt over here. You've already seen, by the time you see this episode, you've already seen my first attempt. I made it a 3 episode series before I found out some issues and stuff and had to go take care of it. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and just restart. Now let me go ahead and get in this and I'll talk about the money. Let me get in game and I'll go ahead and talk about money and what's going on with it because we are at a deficit. Kinda. Uh, all told together, to set up the farm how I have it, it cost me around 4.5 to 5 million to have everything that I have right now on the farm. Have all the equipment, have all the sheds and all that stuff. Cost me around 4.5 to 5 million. I set myself up with 12 million just to see if that was enough. Um, you get like about 2 million, 2.5 million after selling everything I sold, the farmhouse, the animal pens that I didn't want, the sheds I didn't want, things like that, and all the equipment that I didn't want. Yeah, I ended up with around almost 3 million. And that's selling everything manually at the shop, resetting everything to the shop and then driving it over and selling it manually. But I just gave myself 12 million, got rid of all the vehicles and stuff like that, got rid of everything I didn't want. And I was thinking, how can we make this an interesting series? Because I didn't want to just start with like like $1 million again, like I did the last series. I wanted to actually do a little bit more. So what I did, as you can see, we have 50,000. I decided, you know what? We'll start with 50,000. We'll see what we can do with it because we already got most of the equipment we need. There might be a couple of things every now and then that we need that I forgot about that we need for anything. But we'll just start with 50,000. But we also started with something else. So if I go down to this and go over to finances, yep, we have $1 million loan that we need to take care of. Oh, you can't really see it because of me. There you go. Yep, we owe $1 million to the bank. Uh, don't worry about the total minus of 1.949. That's because that was me that's me buying all the that's buying all the sheds and everything like that, construction buildings and vehicles and stuff like that. I can't I don't know if it's possible to clear out that number or not. You could probably do it through the console. I don't know how to do it. So I'm just going to leave it. But yes, we owe a loan of $1 million to the bank. So we are at a deficit. We need to pay back our loan first thing. So hopefully that's where the lettuce is going to come in handy because the lettuce is the number one seller, number one money maker in this game right now. They never changed it or anything, and I decided to start with it because, like I said, I wanted to go big on this series. I'm hoping to buy pretty much every farm on the map. Here's another farm here. There's cows and stuff on it, and things like that. There's other farms up here. I think this one is a farm here that we can purchase and things like that. Like there's a cow, there's pig place and everything like that. Like I said, I want one of the things I want to do in this series is I want to get pigs, get them up and running, but that's going to take a while because we're going to need to get into potatoes, sugar beets, and all that stuff to make pig food. We're going to have to put down a pig making food making thing because you can't really do that in the base game for some reason. There's no regular factory that does that as far as I remember. You have to have a mod to do it. So that's what we got there. And yeah. And the other thing is I wanted to try and get the money to get the Nexat system. Like I said, this is going to cost a lot of money. It's just 655,000 just for the base thing that we need to hook everything into it. We have to have this to use the other things. So, this would be our first purchase right there. There's a slurry module, there's a harvesting deal module, a seed hopper. We have to have the seed hopper and the planter at the same time and all that stuff. So, yeah. We have to have a lot of this stuff to, get it going. So yeah, that's going to take a while. That's we're looking probably at like a cool 6-7 million dollars for the whole system. I'm pretty sure, uh, just for all of that. So yeah, we gotta pay off $1 million loan. We got everything right now to keep going. Our cows are going to bring in money. We're going to have to rent the dairy. We're going to have to rent um, the corn dryer and get that going and things like that. I would hope to eventually be able to purchase those systems, but until then, we're probably going to have to just rent them like we did last series. So, I want to thank everybody for watching. I know I've been rambling on a long time, but I wanted to get all this out so y'all could see it. So, I will see y'all next episode for the start of the series. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is, and y'all's part of it.